See, one image I'll include. Flowers is, yes. C drive flowers dot gif. I'll run this program. It's an image. This width, if you want to increase, decrease, CSS property. What we have to write? Head open, head close, style open, style close. Something img. Open, close. What we have to write? Width. Suppose 200 pixels. Okay, that is height. Okay, they actually 201 minute. Width equal to 400 pixels. If you write height, then it is changed. Okay, width and height applicable. Otherwise, width if you write only both it is taking. Suppose it is also 200. Okay, 200 pixels, 200 pixels. Okay, 150. 150 pixels, one image. Okay, now one more image. IMG SRC. On files, I'll check it. It is also same images there. E drive. This is one image. Extension .jpeg. Okay, I'll add this image. You observe. E drive. E drive. Pink roses. Pink roses .jpeg. It is also that size comes. Width and height same. Okay. One more image. IMG SRC equal to roses. E drive roses .jpg, I think that is. It is one more image. You observe 3 images I given, 3 images, but present what I did is for all images, for all IMG tags, one style I applied. One style. Okay. You already studied. How many selectors you studied? 2 categories. Total number of selectors, how many completed? 5. What are those? Element, simple selectors category and grouping selectors category. 2 categories. Simple selectors completed, grouping selectors completed. Simple selectors, how many are there? 3. What are those? Element selector, ID selector, class selector. This is which selector? Element selector. Okay. Now 3 images, same width, same height I given. Okay. Suppose if it is HTML, how will write? Suppose without CSS. Year width height, year width height, year width height. 3 times you have to write. See the usage of CSS. You observe. See, that's what. Here You are learning HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Okay. After 4-5 days, I'll start JavaScript also. See, after completion of selector, I'll start JavaScript. JavaScript most important. Okay, these are nothing. HTML, CSS is nothing. Okay, main concept is JavaScript. That is you have to put efforts. Okay, HTML, CSS, it is nothing. You have to put efforts, work hard for JavaScript. Now, later, based on JavaScript only, so many frameworks are there. Angular JS, React JS, Node JS, Express JS, many JavaScript frameworks only. Okay. HTML, CSS, nothing. JavaScript is important. Okay. CSS, I'll cover some other categories of properties. Selectors, I'll cover in 4-5 days. After that, I'll start JavaScript. Now, here, if we use HTML here, width, height, again width, height, width, height. Finally, HTML, create a page, use HTML. Design a web page, use CSS. But with HTML also designing possible, little bit, not full-fledged. Okay. So before learning CSS, used HTML. Now you learned CSS. Better to go for CSS for designing. Don't use HTML designing. Whichever is compulsory, that part use HTML. Remaining part use CSS. Suppose, is SRC attribute compulsory or not? Without SRC, you cannot display. So that SRC, use SRC. But width and height here also you can use, no? That is prefer that one only, like that. Creating web page purpose, use HTML. And designing purpose, use CSS. Dynamic behavior purpose, JavaScript. Like that you select. Okay. Dynamic behavior possible with CSS also. Pseudo selectors are there, no? Till I didn't explain. I'll explain that one also. Dynamic behavior possible. But as compared to that, JavaScript is more better. Okay. Now, here, 3 images. Same size I given. Same width, height. Now, for this image, one style. For this image, one more style. For this image, one more style I want to apply. Then what we have to write? Which selector you have to write? ID selector. I'll go for ID. ID. Something 1. Here. ID equal to 2. Here. ID equal to 3. Okay. Now, this ID. How to write here? Has symbol ID. Sorry. ID 1. Okay. ID value. Now has symbol 1. For this one, I want to create one border. What we have to write? Border style. Border style. How many styles are there? 5. What are those? Solid, dotted, dashed, double, none. Suppose solid. See, one border came, no? Now you observe that previous image, this image, border appears good, no? As compared to these two. So just I written only one property. I written only one property, only just look and feel you observe. Look and feel that one, this one you observe. How much difference is there? Okay. Now, this second one, hash 2. Border style. Dashed. You observe? This is one look and feel you observe. Without CSS, with CSS, how much difference is there you observe? Okay. Now, 3. One more. Select anyone. Border style. Dotted you want? Okay. Dotted. Now, you observe dashed, dotted. Okay. Border thickness. If you want to increase, what will write? Border width. Border width 5 pixel. See, 5 pixels. Here border width. Next, it's about 3 pixels. Okay. Here border width 4 pixels. You observe it is 5 pixel, 4 pixel, 3 pixels. Okay. Otherwise, I'll go for all 3. Now 3 pixels. Now solid border, dashed border, dotted border. Colors. Colors, if you want to add, what do you write? Border color. Color. Red. Okay, red. See, that is a red color border. Okay. Next. Border color. Green. Green. Okay, green color. One more. Select any one color. Pink. Okay, pink. It's already pink is there. Cyan. Cyan. Cyan also doesn't appears. Okay, blue. Okay, blue. You observe. Now, this is one type of border. This is one type. This is one type. Rounded borders. What do you write? Radius. Border radius. 5 pixels. 5 pixels, not much difference. 10 pixels. You observe? Appearance is totally changed, no? Now. Border. Radius. 20 pixels. See? Appearance is totally changed. If you want circle type also possible. Border radius. 50 pixels. You observe? 100 pixels. So, complete rounded. Okay. More than this, you can design. See, dotted borders. See, different styles I have learned. Okay. This is border radius. See, complete rounded. Like this, percentage is also possible. Instead of pixels, percentage also you can write. 25%. 35%. 50%. 50% means directly the rounded border. Okay. So, like this, whatever you studied, all you can combine like this. Okay. According to your requirement, you can combine. This total background, if you want to change the color, which attribute? That is where we have to use body. It is one more you have to write. Body. Now, what we have to write? Background color. Yellow. Okay. Yellow background. Not good. Okay. Whichever color you want, later you can add it. Okay. Now this is one division if you want to make it DIV. So here DIV, here DIV. For this one also you can style, you can write no. What do you write? DIV. This border style, double that border style. This border color also you can write no. Border color. Okay. Now this width. Width 600 pixel. Okay. 500 pixel. 480 pixels. Exact automatic size means flex properties are there. Display properties are there. Many are there. I was already have shown how many properties are there if you search in Google. Okay. So many are there. Whatever you want possible. But you have to remember, otherwise you have to search. That's it. No one can remember all properties. Whatever we use very regular, that is I'm covering. Okay. So 470. 475. Okay, like this. This color you can change. This background color you can change. Background color. Is there one more color? So like this also. So about this is also if you want center. Uh, which one? First one. Border radius. 100 pixels. Say one more center. So like this. Okay. So like this. This border thickness, if you want to increase here, division. That is division, no? Division here. Border width. Double border I given, no? That is. Okay, like this. 10 pixels. So like this, you can design. Okay. Write this program. Completed. Completed. One completed. One hash one. Hash two completed. Not completed. Is it over? So these many people discussing means completed. See, here I given body selector I given, division selector I given. So element selector. So body I written, division I written, IMG I written, 1 I written, 2 I written, 3 I written. Total 6 styles are there. Okay. See, this is one style applied to body tag. This is one style applied to division tag. This is one style applied to all IMG tags. This is applied to only one ID attribute. It is only two attribute, ID attribute, three. Okay, total 6 styles are there. You observe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Next, note on gradient properties. Next heading, gradient properties. Gradient properties are used to display transitions between two or more colors. Multiple colors if you want to display. Gradient properties. Google Classroom, not there. Google Drive. Google Classroom, actually, I told already. If Google Classroom, what has happened is they created, all people joined. I'm unable to join. That already full. That already that capacity increased. That's what I didn't share in Google Class. That capacity 250 is there, but our classroom capacity 600 are there. Now, gradient properties are used to display transitions between two or more colors. Say, colors little bit different approaches. 2, 3 colors, multiple colors you can display. Now, transitions, slight differences between. Note on. There are 3 types of gradients. First one, linear gradients, radial gradients, conic gradients. There are 3 types gradients. There are 3 types of gradients. Linear gradients, radial gradients, conic gradients. Linear, radial, conic. Say, I'll remove. See, some content, level 1 heading. Welcome to Naresh Technologies. Now, this background color, if you want to display, what we written? What we have written? Background color, red. Like this written. Okay. Background image if you want to display. What written? Background image, URL. Like this only display, no? Okay. Now, not color, not image. Gradients. Colors only, different style. Linear gradient. Okay. Here, two colors. Any two colors you can select. Suppose red, yellow. How it will display, observe. This is called. No. This is gradient. Linear. Okay. Three colors if you want to display. Okay. Orange, white, green. Okay. Like this, gradients we can display. Now, two colors possible, three colors possible, many are there. Now, first, note on linear gradients. First one, linear gradient. Just I'll give properties only. That is again description not required. Transition between red color, yellow color like that not required. Just you can understand. No? Suppose red, yellow. If I write like this, one property. These are property values. Linear gradient property values. Just like this, write it better. Linear gradients property values. Now, linear gradient orange, white, green, like this. Three colors also you can write. So two colors you can write, three colors you can write. So like this you can write. Two colors only displayed. Like this if you write, three colors displayed. Say it is three colors. Say red, yellow. This is one type. Actually, it is what is happening? Top to bottom coming. Left to right. Then to right. Then observe. Difference is there, no? Top to right, left to right. Like top left corner to bottom right. Top left to right, like a top left to top to bottom right. Like that again, right. Bottom to bottom right. You observe? That is left corner here. Here complete yellow. There complete red. Mixed. Okay. So top left, here bottom right. Now you observe color like this angle I displayed. Diagonal. Okay. Here full-fledged right, red. Here yellow. Transition between two colors. Okay. So like this you can write. To bottom right. If you don't write anything, top to bottom it is taking. To bottom. Say to bottom. It is by default coming. top to bottom. You observe top red, bottom yellow. This is top to bottom. It is by default. If you want left to right, you need to specify. Then what you have to write? Linear gradient to right. To right, red, yellow. That is you can write. To right, red, yellow. Linear gradient to right, red, yellow. Fourth one. Linear gradient to right. 3-4 colors also possible. Orange, white, green. Two colors, 3 colors. So only 2 colors if you write, by default top to bottom. If you write 3 colors, top to bottom. So otherwise you can write here. It is top to bottom. Top to bottom. It is top to bottom. It is left to right. It is left to right. Linear gradient to right bottom. Okay, if you don't write top to bottom right, red, yellow. Top left to bottom right. Top left to bottom right. 6. Linear gradient. Three colors. Also, you can write. Top left to bottom right. Say 6. I given 6 property values. Property name, background image. There you have to write. I'll give example also you write. Only if you write this one also you may forget. Where you have to write also you may get confusion. Property values these are. That's what heading I given here. Property values, not properties. Property name is background image. See, first one if you write red, yellow, top to bottom comes by default. So red color to yellow color transitions appears. Top to bottom by default. Orange, white, green. 3 colors. Top to bottom. If you want left to right, you must write to right. To right. Like left to right, right to left, whatever you want, you can write. To bottom right, top left to bottom right, or bottom left to top right. Like that you can write. So top left to bottom right, top left to bottom right. 2 colors, here 3 colors. 5-6 colors also you can write. Rainbow also you can display. 7 colors also you can write. Okay. So 7 colors also you can apply. Is it over? You observe to bottom right. Then light is coming diagonal. Red, yellow. See, you can add other colors also. Green, blue, purple, magenta, cyan. That is, you can add it like that also. Okay, many possible. Many colors also you can attach a number of. You are learning professional courses. See, like this, you can attach many also. Okay, just one example, many also write it better. Linear gradient. To bottom right. Red, green, blue, whatever you want, you can orange, cyan, purple, yellow. So more than two colors also you can write, two or more colors. 10 colors also you can attach, it works. Same colors if you want to repeat. Say, here now what is happened? Many colors came, but same colors if you want to repeat, that is also possible. Suppose red, yellow. If you want to repeat, repeating linear gradient. Red 10%, yellow 20%. After that, again 10, 20. Like this also. Okay. 10, 20. Again 10, 20, like that. But definitely, if you write 10, definitely more than that you have to write. Suppose here also 10, if you write, on that only overridden. Then what will happen? See, no gradient. What will happen is, on this red 10%, yellow 10% overridden. Then all total yellow appears. So red 10%, next 10% yellow. That means 20 you have to write. First 10% this one, next to 20% this one. This is repeated up to last. That is repeating. This is repeating. If you write 3 colors, 4 colors, you can write same. Then what you have to write? Think orange 10, suppose white 20. Next what you have to write? Green 30 you have to write, or 40, 50. Like this. Now, suppose you want this one more, you can. This one more, again you can. Now green percentage more. Suppose white percentage if you want more, you can increase. See, white more, but green is not displaying. Reason, next one should be larger, more than that. Okay, like that you select always. So here 10 if you write, next percentage should be greater than that. Okay. This is called linear gradient, repeating linear gradient. Note eighth one. Repeating a linear gradient. Orange 10%, white 20%, green 30%. Okay. So I given 8 examples. That is, you can make it 20 also, 40 also. With this knowledge enough, no? Okay. So here first 2 colors I given, next 3 I given. That means 4 also, 5 also, 6 also, 10 also you can write. This is top to bottom, left to right, right to left, or bottom to top, different they can write. Diagonal also, top left to bottom right, or bottom left to top right. That type you can write. Okay. And also repeating. So repeating also what you can do, 2 colors you can write, 3 colors you can write, 4 colors you can write. But only thing you remember, here 10 if you write, it should be greater than that. It should be greater than that. Otherwise that color will not display. It will overwrite. Okay. Now one example, write it better. Any one. Which one? Repeating better. Repeating only better. This is the remember. Write it. Example. One example. Complete program. Write it better. One example. This is linear. So JavaScript is important. Don't neglect. As compared to this all, JavaScript important. Is it over? Here property name should be background image. Here values. Whatever I given list, linear gradient gradients property values. Okay. This is you can change. 8 I given examples. Okay. Is it over? Now, what is second one? Radial gradients. Radial gradients property values. Second one. It is one more type. That's it. Ellipse type. It is linear. Just that function you have to change. That's it. Here radial. Here 2 colors. Suppose red, yellow. It is one more type appears. Center. Okay. Now, three colors. Orange, white, green. One more type. Okay. Like this, repeating. Repeating, you observe. Values required. 10 percentage, 20 percentage, 30 percentage. Okay. This is one more type. Okay. Two colors you can write. Two colors you can write, three colors you can write, five colors also, n number of colors you can write here also. Now, here just one, two properties write it enough. One, two properties write it. Remaining you can write it. Radial gradient. So radial gradient, just red, yellow. Second one, radial, repeating. Okay, just write it. Radial gradient, red, orange, white, yellow, green. Repeating radial gradient. Repeating radial gradient, orange 10%, white 20%, green 30%. One more is, conic. While writing, repeating percentage you write. While writing, repeating word, percentage you write. Percentage should increase. Okay, never decrease. If you decrease, that color overridden. Then that color only appears. So 10. The 10 appear. Next to 20. The 20 yellow appears in between transition. But it is also 10 if you write on that red, yellow overridden. Yellow only appears like that. That is the reason it should increase definitely. Here 10, 20, 30. It is one more type, conic. You observe? Conic. Red, yellow. One more type. Exact in the middle started. Exact in the middle started, you observe. This is like this angle. Here also you can write three colors. Three colors. The three colors. This one also, if you want, repeat. Repeating conic. The percentage you can increase, decrease, whatever you want, you can write according to your requirement. Okay. One more type. Like this, you can write. No doubt. So three types are there. Radial one type, conic one type, and linear one type. In that again repeating. So I given just examples. You can write n number of transitions. N number of transitions you can write. Is it over? We'll see continuation tomorrow. Online students, Suraj. Yeah, whichever image you want, you can write. Kishore. Circle 70% also you can write. That is one more shape appears. Karthik. Google Classroom is not, I'm not sharing. Google Drive. Praveen. 4 5 days. Mihra. If you apply 3 4 radiants, last one only appears. This Padmanabharaju, the display properties. Many are their properties. Monica, first. Vanamala, download images from internet. Just open Google, download images. Behra, you can make it divisions. Instead of body, you can use division. Like that, you can display. Tejaswini, I'll start after 4 5 days. Sahan, yeah, many are there. With this knowledge, you can learn. It is nothing. Box model, nothing but that is only whatever I taught. Prop margin, padding, those all. Sockip. Prop forms also you can apply same. Aftab Ansari. My Java class, present my slots are not free. Maybe next month. Core Java class, advanced Java class, they may start next month. Sanjeev Kumar, grid and flex. Simple. With this knowledge, you can learn. Asma Afrin. HTML, we are calling attribute. In CSS, we are calling property. It is just terminology. We'll see continuation tomorrow.